Hello, this is bogwrath here for a brand new series of Stellaris, recently released this week by Paradox Studios. It is a 4K game. We are in space. We're going to have to research, do some fighting, make some alliances, do some backstabbing, explore, colonize planets, build stuff. We're going to have to do all of this, managing our resources and trying to build the most epic empire anyone's ever seen. Whether that's going to happen or not, we'll see. But I want to try. Alright, so new game. So you guys are the pre-created races here, and you can use one of them, but we're going to go to create new. We already got a race created, but I just want to show you guys all the options without messing up mine. So this kind of is the page that shows you all your stuff. So let's go to appearance. There is a bunch of them. We got these guys, these guys, these guys. We got some reptilian ones, some bird people, anthropods and such, musculars. We got the guy that gives me nightmares because you can't have a human face on that, okay? You can't. God, if I face them in the game, I'm just gonna like run away and never see them again. Alright, you got fungoids, which some of these are just fucking weird. Like this dude. Like, what the hell is that? He has no eyes. He has no mouth. How's he even gonna like talk to people? I don't know. But I love the fact that you have all of these options. Okay, and then that's your name them. A name, a plural, an adjective, nameless. You choose this, and this is kind of an example of the kind of names that will be generated for each thing. Traits. So you see, I can pick 4 traits, but I only have 2 points. Well, how do I get them? Well, you got -1, so you can choose these, and you can give your person a handicap, right? So let's say I want to be very strong, because we get 40% army damage and 10%. I want to be very strong. So I'd have to choose like 2 of these. Bam. And then that'd be, and obviously there'd be no point in picking a 3rd negative trait because we can't have it. But you can do that, and you can give your some kind of disadvantages in getting all the pre-created races have that. Oh, excuse me. So you got that. You got the ruler. You choose a set, so you can, you know, choose a name. You can put yours in there. Do it random. Change like the colors of their stuff. You can change this stuff. Now hairstyle, is that only for like if I choose her? Alright, ruler. Yeah, so some people you can change the hair phenotype, hairstyle. Some of them you can't. Some races, male and female, look the same. I don't know if they're going to change that. Like an example is appearance. So let's choose this guy. So you see, you can't change that stuff, and whether you're a male or female, you look the same. I don't like that, but it's how things are. Naming classes. So you get to set your homeworld name, the star name. Starting system, you can choose from a couple of them or leave it as random. Okay. But it doesn't determine the location. So you can choose a planet. So you see like continental plus 8% head page. So I'm going to be really good on continental planets. And it kind of gives a boost to some of the other stuff. And depending on which one, you kind of get a different boost for different stuffs. Then you got city appearance. And this is just the background, you know. Government and ethics. Now this is interesting. So, for example, so I chose this, right? Which means these are the options I have, right? Now, if I choose this, let's try another one. Alright, so let's leave it there. Now, first of all, you can't choose option. If I choose option, it takes away the other one. You see, we got these options. And if you look down here, it'll tell you what you have to have. Has pacifist ethic, does not have individualist ethic. So if I go to individualist, so if we find, this, we have pacifists and individualists. So now we can do these, and each of these gives you bonuses, and kind of you got 3 levels, and they give you different bonuses, and you can do that. And you got 3 ethic points, so I could choose 3 like this. And the bonuses right here, I would get all of them. All right. So you can do that. Empire name, just name Empire. You can customize your flag. There's all kinds of different stuff. You can change the color. You can change the secondary colors. All of that good stuff. Starting weapons. So each weapon kind of gets this thing. Missiles, excellent range, but then they can be hit by point defense system. Good against shields. And the energy weapons are able to ignore armor. So there's kind of drawbacks and good things to each of them. FTL method is faster than light travel. And the warp drive is kind of newer players. It's simple in hyperspace. Each planet is kind of connected. And you can do hyperspace. So, and then the travelers fast balloon to existing paths along the hyperlane network. So you gotta go along the path. Warp travel is slower, but you can go for anywhere. And then you got wormhole, which is advanced players, which is like I believe it's pretty much instantaneous between 2 points, but it takes more planning. And then you got ship appearance, you can choose these. All right, so that's what you can do there. I've got the Bogwrath Empire, who is a military junta, so I'm military fanatic. And you see, I get you know, stuff to military, army damage, rivalry influence, gain war happiness, but alliance influence cost is going to cost me more. Then I got materialist, which is going to give me a little bit more to each of my outputs for those researching. And then we're nomadic, which reduces our migration time and our resettlement cost. Quick learners is going to allow my leaders to gain a little bit more. I didn't take a negative trait. Mass drivers I chose to eat through those shields. We got warp travel because it's the simplest one, so we're going to start with that. And then we got avian ships. So we're going to select these guys. So next we choose the size of our solar system. We're going to go with 1,000 stars. We want a massive, massive empire. Elliptical is kind of just going to be in a just spread out in a circular fashion. Ring, I haven't tried it, but it should be just like a ring around the center. Then you got the spiral, which is 2 arms. You know, like the Milky Way galaxy kind of gets 2 arms. Well, that'll do it. Or you could put 4 arms in. So it kind of be, if you get on the arm, you'll be able to block it off. But it seems like people will be able to block you off with the empire relatively quickly. So you'd really have to be on the ball with doing that. So we're going to go with the elliptical. We're going to put in 39 empires because we have 1,000 stars. Now, advanced AI start is going to give some of the AIs a bigger start. They start with more, so there'll be more of a challenge. We're going to go down to 5. Difficulty, we're going to keep on normal. We're going to have any FTL method, but you can limit it to any of the ones, and everybody will have to use that. And we're not going to do Iron Man mode. I think that's going to be where you like get one playthrough, like you don't have a save file. So we're going to hit play on this sucker. We're going to do some loading. All right.
Welcome.
So that's the thing.
A prototype synthetic intelligence developed under utmost
so we're not going to do a
secrecy
full
by the
tutorial,
military. High
but we
Command
are
does
going to
that
keep
very well.
tips.
I will provide tips.
Alrighty, so we got it paused right now. So let's go over this. This is the
The
Empire.
Empire screen lists the planets of our empire.
Alright, so what this is going to do is show you the planets. This is going to show you the stuff they get. We'll go through all that in a minute. And then modules that you can use to sort of make that world more better.
In the
Contacts.
screen, we see a detailed list.
It's going to kind of be the empires we've encountered. Then we're going to have ship designer to where we can actually start designing our ships. We're not going to get into that yet. Next we have a situation log.
Displays a list.
I shouldn't have told him to do it. I don't know why I did. And this is going to display sort of like any special projects and stuff we have. Then we got technology. So we can research in 3 areas. These are our scientists. You see they have a skill, and we can assign them to different things. So we're going to select research. So this is going to do with physics. So we can get power plants, different types of power plants, energy storage, physics lab, which is going to exploring the mid-stage fund forces through subatomic parts. Click to research and unlocks physics lab 1. Alright, so we can unlock a physics lab. And we're actually gonna do this one. Power. Alright, next we got society. So there is a limit to how many ships. You see we got 12 up, so we can have 12 ships at any one time within our empire. This is going to help to upgrade it. This is going to help our monthly influence, and this is going to allow us to get a colony ship. And unlike edict capacity load, the edict allows short-term overloading of regional grids, letting local power plants run at increased capacity. Lasts 12 years, 6 months. So we get plus energy credits, okay? So we're going to choose that one. And next we got engineering. So we can unlock the engineering facility, which is going to generate additional engineering research. Coil gun, which will help our weapons be a little more powerful. And Deep space outpost. This will enable the construction of defensive deep space platforms far from the gravitational wells of a planetary body. So we're gonna go with coil gun. Actually, how much does that take? No, not him. No, we wanted you. Wrong one. Coil gun. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. All right, so we got that done. All right, next we have energy. So we have different types of so first of all, we're going to go over what the science ship does. All right, so the ships we have here is our construction ship,
which is used.
I'm going to hate that guy.
The spaceport tab is where we view orbiting.
All right, so
fleets are used.
This is our fleet with 3 ships. We can add 2 fleet, take from fleet. I'm not sure if there's a maximum number you can have in a fleet or not yet, but we'll see. And then this is our science ship,
which is used.
So if we look at this, we haven't explored any of this. Now we can control click to tell him to only do one thing, or we can right click, so we can tell him to survey the planet or the entire system. And if we tell him the system, he's going to plot the most accurate path, and he's going to see if he can find anything in here, okay? Alright, that's what he's going to do. So, up here, we got energy credits. So every game like this has a way to control how much stuff you can have. And most of the time it's done through credits. Like everything costs a certain amount of credits, or whatever money system that game is using each month, and you gotta constantly increase the money you got coming into your empire in order to have more stuff. This does it by energy credits. So right now we are at a +3 on energy credits. So if we go above that 3, we will start losing energy credits to a point that we can get down to 0, and you don't want to do that. I played this for like an hour yesterday to try and get used to some of the things, and that right there really fucked us over. We are going to go ahead and play this. Now we got slowest slow, normal fast, fastest, right? We're gonna keep it on normal, and we're gonna let him do his thing. Next we got minerals, which is one of the things we're gonna use to build all of our stuff. We got influence, which we use to like upgrade buildings, do some research, some stuff like that. All right, and then this is a physics research, and this is a gain we get every month. Right, we get +5, and that's going to determine. So when we look at what we're researching, this takes 240, right? And this is a physics. We get +5 each month. So it's going to take many a month to get there. You just divide by 240, which is what? 5 into 20 is 48 months. It's going to take 48 months for us to research this. And there's certain ways you can increase this and make it more and such. So you could really target like one thing if you want to. And this is just a different kind. Strategic resources. If you played in these games, especially Civ, you'd have luxury resources and strategic resources like iron or such like that. That would help you to build stuff or add stuff. You could trade them. What they have in this game too. We have the number of planets. So right now we can control 5 planets, and then we'll have to increase some of our stuff to take more. And then this is how many ships we have. So if we click on this planet, it's not habitable. It's a molten world, and it has no resources. We click on this one, same thing. Where's he at? So he's done hit this one. So we don't know if that's habitable. It's not yet surveyed. We don't know what that has. We know that's not. And he may find some stuff around here. And if he finds like resources, we can build a mining station there. Now let's go to our planet. All right, so on the planet summary, so your home system, I believe, is always going to be 100% habitable every time. Now we can terraform it if we want to. We want to do it here. This right here is what we're producing from this planet. 9 energy credits. We're producing 9 minerals every month. We're producing 2 food surplus of 2. So we're producing more food than we're taking in. This is a planet size 16, current population 7 of 10. And then this right here is, what is this? Research. This is what it's producing. This is I believe this is like how much it has on it. or building or upgrading power plants on the surface of colonized planet using construction to build mine systems around energy-rich planets or stars. So let's go to the
Here
surface.
We see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles.
So these are the tires, and how it works is you have to have somebody on that tire working it to get anything off of it, right? So like we have all these guys. Now you see this guy blanked out. That's because he's not completely grown yet. Once he hit 45, right there, then he will be able to harvest a tile. With these, if we click on them, we can clear the tiles and make them habitable at a cost. So like if we take this, right? We can build on it.
May cause adjacency effects
So
to
this
other buildings in neighboring tiles. Let us take this into consideration when constructing new facility.
So like for example, we can build a power plant. We'll get more power, or we can get more researches.
From time to time, our science ships will discover strange things while surveying work.
So what we have here is a scientist. First of all, our scientist got a level up. He's a level 2. This is good. So he got plus 25% survey speed, which is good. He's gonna do things for that. It has been fully surveyed. During the survey of our home system, we found something on Draylight that did not match earlier estimates from our homeworld. So what we're gonna do is we get, so anomaly level is 1, and then we got 0% failure rate, so we're not gonna fail it. Oh shoot. We encounter some form of alien. Okay, so we want to research that. We want to hit spacebar. Oh yeah, we'll look at that in just a second. We encountered an alien fleet. Where? So we got these guys.
Spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
So we can investigate them. We're not going to just yet because where is our ship? So if we click on this, we can click on whatever's in the system. If we do this, we can jump to it. So we have an alien ship here that's researching, and if we click on this little guy, what am I doing? No, here. That's our guy. So we can see he's at 3%, right? He's and going up. So oh wait, we'll pause. That's why he's not going up. 5%. And we can see he's in. Now we can, if we want to do it faster, we can do that. We'll keep it normal speed. And then once he's done with this, which shouldn't take long, we can say, now we have some controls here, survey. And it tells you there, we can click to do it. Resource anomaly. We can do the fleet stance, which basically determines what they're going to do when it's in. So this is a survey ship. If he sees anybody hostile, he can't like fuck them up any. So we want him to run his little ass away. Assist research. Order scientists to aid. So basically you can have more than one ship researching at a time. And then we have research special project. Alright. So we did something. We want to do special project. Okay. So what we want to do is find these aliens. Where'd they go? Did aliens go away? Alright, so them aliens went away. We didn't get to search them. Okay, fine. Let's go back. First of all, so what we can do with this little guy. Alright, so first of all, if we click on this, we can see a galaxy map. We can see everything right. So look how big that galaxy is, guys. It's huge, right? Now we have these ones from our system. So what we're going to do is if we click on, we can tell him to survey that system, right? Alright, close galaxy map, and we will go back here. So he's going to make his way over to the edge of the system. Now, if we had like the hyperdrive or whatever, we'd have to use these lanes. But since we got warp drive, we don't have to. So he's going to go to that system. And we're going to look at the planet. And as long as he doesn't come up seeing an alien, then we're good. So surface. So we want to build something. So we have to choose between minerals and power. I'm going to choose power. It's going to cost 60 minerals, 200 time, and it'll produce an extra. It'll produce 3, so it'll produce an extra 3 power. So we definitely want that. So we're going to do that. Wait, no. Or do we want to clear this out? Or we could clear that out and build power. Actually, that's probably the better idea. We're going to clear this. It's going to take 37, 37, 90. So we're going to clear it. Right? And then that'll give us access to his 2 powers. We'll be able to put him there, get more power, and then we'll be a little bit less on the crystals, but we'll be fine. We'll get more power out of the deal. So if we check on these guys, you see they got a little while to go, but what we can do is we can click here. We can look and see, has he found anything interesting? So not habitable, not habitable. But there's nothing in this system, so maybe we'll find some maybe we'll find some habitable planets, guys. Who knows? He's just gonna keep surveying. Let's see. So far he hasn't found anything. Now if we click on him, we can see how he's doing. See if we can find a star. Now we can't populate this world because we can't build colony ships yet. And over here we have all of our stuff. One Void Stalkers. Yeah, that's the name of them. We don't really want our construction ship because, unfortunately, can we jump to? Yeah, so we can use this to jump to.
Construction complete.
Yeah, okay, so there we go, guys. We can go to surface. Now we have this tile open up. So what we can do is we can put this guy over here, right? Then we're going to put this guy up here. Because once he gets done, that's where we're going to want him to be. Right there. Yeah. And then we can take this tile. And we can just go ahead and build this guy. It's going to take 60 minerals and 200 time. So now, once we get that built up, we'll get a little more on that tile. This guy is growing up. And that's kind of how this game is going to go. Oh, wait. So, we found our first thing. So, we have energy here, but it's not habitable, right? So, in order to get that, what we need to do is click on our construction ship. Where's our construction ship? And we're going to bring him over here. So, we got a couple different... We can build frontier outposts. And this is a way to claim an uninhabited system. Either A, you can't get a construction ship there and you're like, fuck it, I want to claim it right now. Or B, if there's no inhabitable planet but you find there's a lot of research around planets, well, you can put this there and it'll claim it for you. Build, we'll start from down here now because that's where we're going to end up. Build military station. So, basically this is going to defend the area within that radius. So you can use it to kind of buff up your planets on your... You'll most likely want to use them on like your front lines. Or maybe if you can't really afford a lot of military, you can build them behind some planets. Just in case the enemy gets through there, you can, you know, delay them some. Terraforming station is going to allow you to change the class of the planet and make it a little different. Complete. Fleet stance, we went over that. Observation post is just going to let you look around. Can be built in orbit. Yeah, you can basically study a society with them, as it says. You can build a research station. Collect society and engineering research data from mad planets, and then you can create a mining station, which is going to allow you to get strategic resources, energy credits, minerals, stuff like that. So it's going to cost 1, and that planet has 2. So we will get a total of 2 out of this, a total of 1 really. We'll get 1 to the good out of this, but we're going to take it. So we want to go back to our science ship. Let's jump to them. So as you see, we got some physics research here, right? And then we got this guy right here. Now we have no inhabitable systems. And this is what I was talking about. Let's make sure we don't have any. So we can't claim this system by taking over a planet. However, we do have 2 research here, and we have a physics lab. And so what we can do is we can build that outpost here, and we'll claim the system for ours. And then we can build a mining station where we claim the credits here. Now, we're not going to come out ahead on credits because we only get 2, and we're building 2 things. I think they're both going to cost we know one of them costs 1. The other one's going to at least cost 1, maybe more. But we will be able to get the research. more research stuff for it. So that's something we can do, and that's something we're considering in the future. So if we go here, we want to kind of, this ring here, I want to explore. So we're going to make our way up here, and we're going to have him survey the system, and we're going to jump to him and see how close he is to getting done.
Construction complete.
So he's at 89%. So we got, if we look here at the surface, now we are getting 5 energy credits from this. So we're now up to +7. So that's, actually, now we're up to +9. Whoa, did we get...
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
So that doesn't take any? Whoa, that's pretty cool. So, so we do not have enough of that stuff to build in that system. We're gonna want to, but we don't have enough right now. We're gonna just put him there, and then we want to look. Okay, guys, it has been 26 minutes. We will pick this up next time. I'm gonna do a slow expansion. I'm not gonna shoot myself in the foot like I did last time. We don't have any of this done. We're gonna keep it at a nice leisurely speed. If you guys have played this, I'm not an expert in this genre. I've dabbled in it. I enjoy it, but I'm not an expert. I haven't really got like balls deep into it. But I'm gonna. Like, yeah, I know, strange phrase, whatever. Boom. So give me any hints y'all have, any tips y'all have, anything y'all want to see. You know, what way should I expand? What should I do when I encounter people? All of that stuff. Just let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. And we will catch you on the next episode of Stellaris. Deuces.